One reason and one reason only evil is able to work with you is because you're evil. That's the only reason. Get over that, evil cannot work with you. And you cannot work with evil. This is why I encourage you to work on you. You're not responsible for anyone else, no one else, except your little children if you have children. But work on you. Stay with working on you. Night and day. Work on you. Never stop. Stay present, stay conscious, and work on you, and then evil cannot work with you. Cannot at all. But you gotta do the prayer so that you can practice being present at all times. Because the moment you go unconscious, you're in the evil of one. Just like that. But you gotta do the prayer. It's interesting to see that people won't do the prayer. But I understand most people are not going to finish this journey. They're not going all the way. Most people are not. Some will start and they'll find a reason to stop. Allow someone else to talk them out. Another loser, right? Oh, why are you doing that? That's boring, blah, blah, blah. Why are you going to that church? Why are you this and that? And you stop. Some will go way down the road and then they'll get bored. They'll find some reason to stop. But then those are very, very few that will go all the way with it. No matter how long it takes, how painful it is, how long it takes, even if they have to travel alone, they're going to go all the way with it, and that's the one that will receive the prize. So don't let anyone talk you out of this, because they will try. The darkness in them will try to talk you out of staying with the light. But you got to do it. You got to submit to it. And the wisdom you're going to get along the path just going to make you want more wisdom. You're going to be like, oh, I want more of that. I just didn't know. I couldn't see. I just didn't know. And you just want more and more and more, and more will take you further and further and further. The more wisdom you get, the more of the Father, truth, the light, and the love that you're going to want. Because you're going to change everything. It will change the darkness to the light. You will change if you stay with it. And this illusion of the world will pass away. And the people around you be going nuts. Your family, they'll be fighting one another, scared, afraid, have fear and doubt and worry. And they're afraid of the war coming up and all kinds of stuff. But you'll be fine. And you're going to be surprised how this thing, whatever's happening in the world, is not bothering you. It will not bother you at all. You'll be in it, but not of it. And people be crying, oh, the taxes are bad, the gas prices are up, everything costs so much, everything is, but you won't be afraid. You'll see that it's happening, but you will not be afraid. You will have one piece of bread on your table and a roof over your head, and you'll be as satisfied as you would be if you had 1,000 rooms and maids. Because you will be at peace. The Father loves you, right? You don't know how God operates right now. But if you stay with it, you will know. You can't know in the mind. You can't learn how He operates. You have to see it along the way. You will see it. He doesn't operate. You can't even imagine how He functions. And He said that your thoughts and your ways are not mine. My mind are not yours. But He will show you. It's going to be amazing. All right? The young lady in the back, what good are you getting from these meetings, if any at all?
Ooh. From when I started coming here, the things that you pointed out in me, I didn't really think too much of it. I was like, no, I do these things for a reason. I know I am a good person because I do this, and that. But I never really dove deeper into why I even thought I was a good person or what even made me a good person. Yeah. Like these false things that I attached myself to that made me who I thought I was or what I thought was a good person. So it's been a a good death for me of just like kind of unlearning a lot of the things that I've been doing. It's still a journey for me now, but it has been extremely helpful in that sense.
To add to what you said, the one thing that's going to happen if you stay with it, you're going to lose all identity of who you think you are or you're not. For some reason, you're just going to disappear, and you will have no self-image at all. Neither good nor bad, neither right or wrong or nice and unnice. You won't have any of those. They're going to disappear. Can you imagine living in this world with no image of yourself? There's nothing to keep up with. What do you think about that?
I think it's a big task looking at it that way of just living so empty in a way of just not carrying anything and just nothing to add. I found myself being a lot more honest.
Honest?
A lot more honest, like not being afraid of being honest.
Yes.
And that's very freeing because I used to be very afraid of being honest because they're like, oh, Shalisha, when you do da-da-da-da-da, it's this, and that. But I'm like, no, it's so much freer to just, having that ability to be honest.
That's beautiful because what you realize is that the people around you don't care anyway. They don't care about you. You don't care about them. Why not just live your life? Amazing. Nice.